Hello friends, this is Ankush Bhat with Catia tutorial number 25. In this tutorial, we will learn about the shaft tool, or which is also known as the revolve tool. On the left hand side, we have Catia V5 window, and on the right hand side, we have step-by-step instructions for the tutorial which you can write down. This is the part workbench, and these are the part tools on the right interface and at the top interface. This is the shaft tool here, or which we also call as the revolve tool. These are the pocket and pad tools which we learned in our previous videos. So shaft tool is used to revolve any profile along any axis, or we can say it is used to create 3D models which are symmetrical along an axis, like this glass or a tube or a tire or anything which is circularly symmetrical along any axis. So let's start by making some profile and just revolving them around. Let's choose a plane from the part tree, as I am going with the ZX plane. Now go to the sketcher tool. Let's create a profile with the spline. So this is our profile which we want to revolve. Now just give an axis to it. So there are two type of actually profiles, in which the first profile is like this profile, in which the reference is a part of this sketch. So let's see what happens. Just exit the workbench, pick up the shaft tool. So it has already selected the profile, which is this profile. Now we have to choose the axis here. As I am choosing the axis as this line, and just giving as it's an open profile, so for the open profile we need to choose thick here. So we can see that we can prove that we have created a utensil, or we have just revolved this profile around the axis, and we can give the first angle and second angle. The first angle is the limit 1 angle and the second angle is the limit 2 angle. Here the first angle belongs the limit 1 angle and second angle represents the limit 2 angle. Here by increasing or decreasing, you can see that I am increasing or decreasing the limit first angle here. Let's make it 360 degree, and let's increase the second limit angle also to 0 degrees. Let's prove it. So we can see we have created a utensil through this. Let's see one more case in which this reference line is not the part of the sketch. Let's choose any plane, the ZX plane, or you can choose the plane from here also. Now go to the sketcher tool. Let's take a circle. And now let's take a reference of the line. Now just exit the workbench. Select the. Now it's showing that the feature you want to create, the selected sketch isn't valid for. So this is showing because we have created the reference line and the sketch in the same sketcher, as they are not connected. In the previous case, our reference line and the sketch was connected. They were the single unit, but in this case they are not the single unit. So I have to create the reference by just going into another sketcher. Let's see how it is done. Just make a circle, exit the sketcher workbench. Now just select the plane again, select the sketcher tool. Now take a reference. Now just exit the workbench. Now we can see that the sketches are being selected individually or uniquely. They are not being selected in a single unit. Now just select the shaft tool, select the sketch section profile, as the section profile is our circle and the axis is this line. Now we can see that we don't need a thick profile, as the profile was a closed one. We can prove it. So we can see now we are able to create the shaft, or the revolve tool, or we can use the axis line as a reference line. Let's see how it works. Choose the plane, choose the sketcher tool. Let's draw a profile. In case we choose the axis or we draw a axis line, here is the axis line. It will take the shaft tool will take the reference automatically, as we don't need to select the axis line here, as we will see here. Just exit the workbench. Now here we can see the axis line has been disappeared, but as we select the sketcher tool, it will automatically revolve. As it was an open profile, we need to thick profile. So we can see it has automatically selected this axis selection, and it has automatically selected the profile selection in case of axis. So as we can prove it, we can see we don't need to like select the reference individually. In case we had reference as a axis line, here we can give the thickness 1 and thickness 2, as we know that thickness 1 is the inner thickness. As by increasing the thickness 1, we can see that the inner thickness is been increasing here, and by increasing the thickness 2, we can see the outer thickness is being increasing here. And neutral fiber means that our inner thickness and the outer thickness, they both will increase uniformly or with the same dimension. Only by just increasing or decreasing the thickness 1, they will increase with the same dimensions or decrease with the same dimensions, the inner thickness and the outer thickness. Now okay, so in this video we learn about how the shaft tool works with different references. If we take reference as a line, or if we take reference as a sketch which is not the part of the reference profile, or which is not the part of the profile, or if we take the reference as an axis line, how these three references work and how these three references are different. So I hope you like this video, and thanks for watching this video.